Yo, what's going on, guys? This is Jack, coach of your Win At You Fits, bringing you our week one of the LSBA finals video. For our first week matchup, we are going against Dylan and the Detroit Donphans. As usual, you can see his team over there on the left-hand side. So this is the finals. It is a bracket version. So if we win, we continue on, and if we lose, we are out of the LSBA. We have not fought Dylan so far this season, and he has a very scary team with Tapu Lele, Kartana, Magirna, Volcanion, Rotom Wash, Serena, Savali, Mega Alakazam, Minior, Lycanroc Dayform, and Araquanid. So he has a very, very potent threat in Tapu Lele, which can run a Scarf set or a Choice Spec set, both of which hit insanely hard with the Psychic Terrain boost. And my team definitely does have a lot of trouble countering that. Kartana is a very fast spawn, can hit pretty hard, and sets up really easily with that Beast boost and nice coverage options for my team. Bergina is just such a versatile threat. It can run a Shift Skier set, it can run like a Calm Mine, it can run like Assault Vest, Trick Room, etc., etc. So it's really difficult to prepare for that Magirna. Volcanion, just really powerful special attacker. Likely Choice Specs if it comes. I could run Choice Scarf, but I definitely expect the Choice Spec set. Rotom Wash, Serena, both kind of bulky mons, kind of like Volt turning core there. Sovali, which does have access to any of those forms. So he may or may not bring Sovali. I wouldn't be surprised if he does bring it if he feels like the 5 other mons he brings is weak to a certain mon. He can get the form of Savali that would be able to cover that up pretty nicely, but he might not bring it as well. Mega Alakazam, which is a super fast base 150, I think 175 special attack. It hits insanely hard, gets a nice traceability. Minior, which basically just sets up shell smashes and then attempts to sweep. Lycanroc Day, basically kind of a suicide lead with taunt, stealth rocks. Can also be like a counter because it does have that nice Accelerock priority rock type move. So it can come in and revenge kill certain mons. And then the Araquanid, which he has been using very well throughout the season. I love Araquanid. It is one of my favorite Gen 7 Pokemons. It hits so hard with that liquidation ability. Also, with giving it a resistance to fire, even though it is a bug water type. And then also immune to burns as well. So kind of like with Alex's team when we fought him earlier this season, I really had no idea what he's going to bring. I don't really expect that Serena, honestly, nor really the Rotom Wash. Don't really expect Minior or Lycanroc, but all 4 of those can totally come because they do definitely cover a certain need that he has on his team. But yeah, I really don't know. I definitely think Tapu Lele is coming. Likely Kartana and Margina. I really think Kartana especially is coming. Margina is just always a good mon, so I wouldn't be surprised if that comes just because it's so good. And Mega Alakazam too as well. And the other 2 spots, I'm not entirely sure on. So going into the matchup, what the mons I am bringing, the first one I'm bringing, as you guys see here, is a Mew holding the Cobra Berry. I was thinking Munium Z. Because he doesn't have any dark types, so I could fire off a Genesis Supernova pretty easily. He doesn't have a good switch into Genesis Supernova outside of Tapu Lele or Magirna. Even Mega Alakazam does take a good chunk from the Medium Z. However, I decided I wanted to run the Cobra Berry because, like I said, I'm pretty sure Kartana is coming. So this allows us to take a Night Slash from the Kartana and then hit it back with a Flamethrower, and then Psychic, Thunderbolt, and Shadow Ball just for nice coverage. Max speed, max special attack, because I do outspeed the majority of his team, minus Scarfers and Alakazam and Lycanroc, and the Kartana, excuse me. And then I hit everything, at least pretty hard, with that base 100 special attack. Next one I'm bringing is the Manaphy, a Choice Scarf Manaphy this week. I didn't really see myself getting too many options to set up with a Tail Glow, just because he has a lot of options that can really hurt Manaphy. So I really like the Choice Scarf set because it does outspeed a lot of his team. Outspeeds the Mega Alakazam, which is a huge thing I do need to be aware of. Outspeeds a non-Scarf Kartana, and the main reason I want to bring it is because it does outspeed a Choice Scarf Tapu Lele, and then I could come come in, and I believe a Shadow Ball does around 55 to 60% to the Tapu Lele, so I can come in and revenge kill that really nicely. And then Energy Ball to hit the Rotom Wash, and then Shadow Ball for the Kartana, and the Alakazam, Scald for stab, and then U-turn for momentum. Next one I am bringing Dual Scarf's Nidoking. I was thinking a Life Orb set because I really think he's going to bring Choice Scarf Tapu Lele. I don't really expect a spec set just because I have a lot of mons that can potentially outspeed Tapu Lele, or a lot of mons that I can slap a Choice Scarf on, such as the Nidoking, that would then be able to outspeed a non-Scarf Tapu Lele and destroy it. So I really expect him to bring a Scarf Tapu Lele. So I was originally going to go with Life Orb. However, the main thing is, the main deciding factor for me bringing Choice Scarf Nidoking is that it does outspeed Mega Alakazam, just barely, and then it also outspeeds like Magearna, outspeeds Kartana, Non-Scarf, etc., outspeeds Minior. So I really wanted to bring a Choice Scarf Nidoking because it can put in a lot of work against this team. With Earth Power just as main stab, Thunderbolt to hit the Araquanid and the Minior, as well as the Volcanion, although its power does as well. Sludge Wave for the Serena and the Tapu Lele, and Flamethrower for Kartana. Next mon is my Doublade. Can't have a battle without Doublade just because it is so good. With Gyro Ball, these EVs allow me to live a Choice Specs Shadow Ball from Tapu Lele, and then Gyro Ball does one-shot it. Shadow Claw, just to hit Alakazam and other mons that can potentially resist the Gyro Ball. Shadow Sneak, I know he has access to the Psychic Terrain, however, he can't reliably have all of that up, so I can switch it in, take out like a Lycanroc, or an Alakazam if Psychic Terrain is not up, etc., stuff like that. And then the Sacred Sword is here for the Kartana specifically. And then, like I said, these EVs allow me to take the Shadow Ball from Specs Lele, and then max defense as well, and the rest just 20 into attack. Next mon is my Mega Blastoise. I just realized that all these are level 100, so I will have to change them to level 50 after I'm done with this team builder video. Sorry that you don't get to see what they'll actually look like, but that is what it is. So I am bringing the Mega Blastoise, some funky EVs. These EVs allow me to live a Leaf Blade from non-Life Orb or Choice Banded Kartana. So like if he's running Fidinium Z or something to take on the Licky, stuff like that, I can live the Leaf Blade from Kartana and do a lot of damage back with a Dark Pulse. And then enough special defense EVs to allows me to take a Psychic from Specs Lele, then I can hit back with a Flash Cannon, and then Ice Beam mostly for the Serena, as well as Water Pulse just for stab. This is kind of my check to Volcanion. Obviously, Volcanion does outspeed me. These EVs also allow me, I should mention, to live 2 Sludge Waves from Specs Volcanion. And then I can hit back with like Dark Pulses and stuff like that. Just kind of, this mon is not really meant to revenge kill. It's more meant to come in on a threat, put some dents in so that stuff like Manaphy, Mew, or Nidoking can come in and revenge kill those. And the last one I am bringing is my Infernape, not Choice Scarf this week. I think this is only the second time this season where I've not brought Choice Scarf Infernape, which is kind of funny. I am bringing Rocky MZ, as you guys see here, with Stone Edge, in order to hit stuff like the Volcanion. Rotom Wash hits the Minior, hits the Araquanid, and then I can fire off some other big damage if I don't feel the need to go for Continental Crush on those specific mons. Flare Blitz because it hits the Tapu Lele really hard, as well as Magearna and other mons. Close Combat for the Kartana. Kartana does die to Close Combat if it is fully offensive, as well as just other stab coverage in case they resist the Flare Blitz. And then Mach Punch, mostly for the Lycanroc. I didn't really need any other coverage, so just Mach Punch for the Lycanroc. And yeah, that's my team, guys. It has been a while since I made a team. It feels like it's been a few weeks since I've done a team builder video or any kind of video, really. I do not know yet when I'm fighting Dylan, so I've made this team video quite a bit in advance, potentially. So there may actually be some changes that I make to the team before the actual fight. I was just kind of bored today. I'm kind of procrastinating, don't really want to do any work, so I figured I'd make this team builder video. So just to be aware that there might be some changes going into the matchup. But if I do make those changes, I will of course mention those right before the match. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you guys at the finals.